All right, I got some more samples in from Rick. All these are good for fall and winter, and I've already got a full bottle on the way from several of these, and I'm going to consider some of the other ones. So I should tell you how much I like these. So let's get into this. SERGE LUTENS CHERGUI has notes of tobacco, honey, amber, hay, incense, sandalwood, iris, musk, and rose. Really like this one. Prominent notes I pick up are the honey, tobacco, and hay. And the hay note is just so interesting to me. That's a really nice addition to this fragrance. There's a little bit of a powdery note to this too, and I'm particularly not a fan of that, but it really works here. And I can pick up tobacco, rose, and incense, and iris notes too. I have to work a little bit to find them. They're not as prominent. And to me, this is a masterpiece perfumery. This is just really outstanding. And I have the Duo version of this, and that's extremely close. There are some like little nuances that I do like in the original a little more. So even though the Duo is close, I went ahead and ordered a full bottle of this just because I like those little nuances so much. But it's nice to have the Duo as a backup, and the Duo version is extremely close. But yeah, this is Masterpiece Perfumery, SERGE LUTENS CHERGUI. DUTURA Noir from SERGE LUTENS is vanilla, almond, tuberose with some white florals. It's sweet, fruity, coconutty, powdery, and floral. It's a really nice beach white floral type of scent DNA. Kind of reminds me of Replica's Beach Walk with more florals and less vanilla. I like it. It definitely leans feminine. This is what I imagine a SERGE LUTENS beach scent would be like. Really nice, and it might be too feminine leaning for a lot of men, but I can work with this. I like it. It works for me. Really nice scent. CUIR BELUGA by GUERLAIN has notes of tangerine and aldehydes. The top middle notes of immortelle and patchouli. At the base is vanilla, suede, heliotrope, and amber. It's this really nice blend of suede and powdery, citrusy, boozy with vanilla. It's luxurious, powdery, elegant, smooth, and kind of soft. Unisex leaning feminine, really versatile. Be great in the fall or winter seasons. This is really for like cozy days inside to me. I got a couple clones of CUIR BELUGA here also that I'll quickly cover. First one is this Duo Suede. It's off quite a bit in the opening, but as it dries down, it gets about 75 to 80% close, and it gets closer as it dries down. When it gets to the very end, it's pretty much spot on, but it's still more of like a twist on the DNA. And yeah, it's nice, but it's a little off. And this Jenner Fragrances has one called ADORN, and it's about 90% close from the opening to the dry down. So I guess if you really want something close, this ADORN from Jenner Perfumes is it. And definitely just another little twist on it, maybe just a slightly brighter, but really close. And yeah, all three of these are great fragrances, but you know, the CUIR BELUGA, obviously the quality difference is just a little bit higher, but they're all three got good quality. SERGE LUTENS JEAUX de Pau has notes of wheat and milk, middle notes of licorice, coconut, and immortelle. In the base is apricot, spices, woods, osmanthus, and amber. Definitely a unisex fragrance right down the middle. It's a gourmand but very unique scent profile. It's really comfortable and cozy. So you pick up on the apricot, milk, and warm baked goods type of smell immediately, like you're in a bakery or something. Then it dries down into like a toasted meat accord. It's really nice. And then the licorice note kind of gives it like a herbal nuance. At the end is spices, resins, and sandalwood. Man, there's really a lot going on here. I feel like I'm at like a bakery stand, you know, at an autumn farmer's market, or like somebody's kitchen, my grandma's kitchen, cooking, you know, something in the winter time, you know, like baked goods and bread. And the apricot note is so well blended in this. I just love how well blended it is with those other notes. And to me, this is like a god tier fragrance. This is a divine intervention. Came into the perfumer's spirit when he came up with this idea and perfumed this one. This thing is just awesome. You know, this is about a 10 out of 10 to me. Now, goes for $200 to $300 online for use, and you can get a new like a flacon bottle of this from the website. It's like $300. You can get like 10% off, so you can get like $270. Considering doing that too, I'm thinking about doing that. But Zoha Aroma has a clone that's about 85 to 90% close. Just missing a few nuances from it, but it's really close. So maybe I can just be happy with that, but I really would like to have the real thing in this one, just to honor it. So yeah, I love this one. SERGE LUTENS FUMERIE TURQUE has notes of tobacco, honey, suede, patchouli, tonka bean, vanilla, styrax, chamomile, juniper berries, Turkish rose, and red currant. So really nice, like a honey and tobacco mix here. Nice incense and leather at the dry down. It's like a fall, earthy, woody, oriental type of fragrance, if that makes sense to you. Really clean and refined. Really like this one. Like I said, it's going to be great in the fall. Really nice job. These SERGE LUTENS, they're just killing it with quality. SERGE LUTENS ECRIN de FUMEE has notes of cacao, rum, smoke, tobacco, and woods. It's basically like a sweet boozy with this really nice chocolate accord. And it's also got some nice tobacco. Really deep, rich, strong scent profile. Kind of like a Killian Black Phantom, but maybe a cousin at best. It's not quite there, you know, but that's the closest thing I can think of. It's really mysterious and sexy. I already ordered a bottle of this, so that tells you how much I like it. It's great. Really impressed with these SERGE LUTENS lately. And they make some great fall and winter scents. PENHALIGONS, World According to AURTHUR, has top notes of vanilla, incense, and grapefruit. In the mids are ambrette, which is like a sweet floral musky type scent. And there's clary sage. In the base is incense and tonka bean. So it's a really cozy vanilla fragrance with a nice incense. Smoke and spice really kind of balance it out. Pretty unique. Can't really compare it to anything that I've smelled. Really nice fall, winter scent DNA. Performance is very good on this, but it's a great scent DNA while it's around. But yeah, get a couple hours, you know, good projection at best if you spray heavy. So that's the only knock on it, but it's a great scent profile. DIOR ADDICT has top notes of blackberry, mandarin leaf, and tree blossom. In the mid, you get jasmine, orange blossom, and rose. At the base is vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So it's marketed as a feminine fragrance, but it's unisex enough for me. Definitely leans feminine, though, I'll say that. It's a well-blended, spicy jasmine with a creamy vanilla in the base, slightly gourmand, powdery, really smooth, great fall, winter, comforting like scent DNA. Yeah, this will work really good in the fall and winter. And DUTURA has a clone called Her Addiction, and it's almost spot on. It's from beginning to mid to dry down. It's almost in sync with it. So you go through all the transitions and everything. So if you want a cheaper version of it, Her Addiction from DUTURA is almost spot on. I'd say it's about 90% close. So definitely worth considering, you know, unless you're just a collector and you know you like having the real thing. All right, I had some real bangers in these samples and a lot of variety. Glad to get my nose on all these, and I appreciate Rick giving me the opportunity to do that. And so if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and comment. That helps my algorithm, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch.